Alright, picking it up where I left off, this is the Talos Principle, Episode 2. And here we are... Where are we? We're in World 2. Right, okay. What is this?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers,
memory.
Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
So, there's also hints dropped all over the place about kind of a cataclysm, an end of the world event. Oh, I encountered this before. I don't know what this is. It says it's a recording, like on the screen. It's identifying it for me, but like, what is it? I don't understand why this is here. You're gonna turn around, aren't you? I'm gonna stand right in your... What? Alright, so this is... There's not any dungeons here. I'm just kind of exploring around. Oh, something... Okay. I should do this again because on my last playthrough, this freaked me out. It's really weird. So I was looking at this beautiful sunset. Just kind of looking at it. I said, oh, can I go in the water? Oh, look, I can go in the water. Ooh, how far can I go in the water?
The beginning were the words, and
it's
the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat.
Kind of weird. Holy freaking crap. Oh, yep, that computer is begging for my attention. Alright, what do you want? What do you want? There's also this weird thing. I don't know what this is or what I'm supposed to do with it. Like... I know it's a QR code, but, like... I don't know how to read it. Yes, I know, you want my attention, Mr. Orwellian piece of trash. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got more crap to read? I'm not gonna read an error log. Screw that. Oh, also a note that we talked about Ian in the last episode. It says Ian on it. Institute for Applied Nomadics, which is a field that I am not at all familiar with. Human machine. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about it. Family, friends, they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before, nothing would change. How would you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Did your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Did your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1,500 to 2,000 words, the 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or corrupted data. This is an assignment in probably some writing class or some philosophy class. ARG Solutions. What's this? All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all of a sudden turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. These latter-day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? These paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot corrupted data? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated. To the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing these is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. And there's kind of like some of the initial hints that something went wrong. Like, really wrong. Alright, so I'm going to start actually running through the puzzles. I believe I did all these before. Guards must be crazy. Okay, we got this. Ugh. Alright, I can dash by. That's just fine and dandy. That gives me actually another. Once you got 2 jammers, you can do a lot of powerful crap. It's extremely limiting when they force you to only use 1 jammer. It just makes it really hard to do absolutely freaking anything. Alright, jam you out, I think. I'm gonna... No, that's not gonna work. Oh! Why did I move forward? I didn't mean to. Ah! I swear to God, these things
The
freaking jump
guardians of
scare
this
me.
land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
The whole... Yeah, that was actually part of a weird mechanic where it doesn't allow you to kind of steal things through force fields. It was moving me forward without my, volition, without my say-so, and it caught me off guard. I didn't expect it, when in reality I should have. Alright, so I'm going to let you through, see what happens when I do something like... Go the way over there, that's fine. That. Good, I can deal with that. I'm going to let you through. Okay, so I think I know how to do this. Alright, I got this. Alright, so I'm going to put you, like, right here. Right here. Jam that. Take that. Jam that. Stop jamming, everything, and now I'm safe because he locked on the other side. Okay. Easy enough. Jam and jam. Is there any bombies? Nope. Oh, wait. I don't think I needed to deal with this anymore. Yep. See? Door opens up.
Good.
Alright.
You are
Yep.
learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
And it blows up. Woo! Gotcha. Alright, so that's another interesting interaction. These guns and the bombs actually don't like each other, so if you can actually force them into a tight space together, they will destroy each other, which is the aim and the goal of a lot of these puzzles. This level was just introduced that mechanic. Oh, this wants my attention. Alright. Attention! Part 2 of the certification program has now been generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your earlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Alright, begin. Yes. Question 1 of 7. Since all human beings are persons and some human beings have psychological capacities similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. I broadly disagree. Your input has been accepted. Question 2 of 7. A person is under no authority other than that which they consent. I broadly disagree with that statement, actually. Personally, I disagree. Quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. I broadly agree. Value is discovered. I broadly disagree. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. I disagree. You don't deserve anything you're born with. It's a privilege to be born with a talent. Liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Broadly agree. I think free will is very important. Value is created. I broadly agree. Your input has been accepted. Thank you. Certification process now complete. You will receive a notification when the user profile has been generated. Setting key to exit. Do we have any new... Okay, we've read all these. They do a good job of indicating with little stars when you haven't read something, so we don't need to read all those over again. Alright, so is there a sign telling me what's here? Oh, looks like I clicked everything except the star, and I'm okay with that. We can deal with the stars later. We can go back after the fact and look for all the special stars. Maybe we'll do a walkthrough. Alright, so I've got everything. Right, okay. So in the top left, you'll start to... Actually, you can't see in the top left. Holy crap, I gotta fix that. So I moved my image in the top left down a little bit so you can kind of see something that you might have been missing, which is basically that's like keeping track of the pieces that I have so far, and you can see that the A is blinking, and then I have all 4 pieces. For like the other 2 icons, I don't have all 4 pieces, so gathering them, but for the A, I still have them, and I'm here, and this tells me that this panel corresponds with Group A of the Tetrominoes. So that means I can go here, and I can do that. I can do... I forget exactly. I did this before, and I really have no excuse for not knowing how to do this. Aha! There it is. That's right. Okay, that's how it's all together. Alright, so I open the door. It takes me to an elevator with floor -1 and floor 0. Interesting number designations.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
This actually scared me the first time, so I was worried that it might actually be the tower. There's a computer that's begging for my attention. Alright, so before I go outside, I'm actually going to look at this computer. Alright. Athena12.txt. And HIS1A Rome. Alright, so let's read Athena 12. 12, the Council of Zeus. Corrupted data, the great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward. Mighty bursts of steam issued from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the corrupted data. And more users set corrupted data. Excuse me. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods, and demigods, and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once corrupted data. Alright, more old mythology. HIS1A Rome. Professor Dr. Armin Bullock. The fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Damba, Homo Sum, Latin crap. Alright, but interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for this class, please email corrupted data. Yes, email corrupted data today. Alright, I read everything. Can I read the ML? No, that's not an option. I only have these options down here. I can't actually type it. Which is really annoying, because actually... Oh boy, and there is the Great Tower. Holy crap. That is a great tower. Looks like it leads through the sky directly into space. Holy crap. You know, you gotta look at this and say, you know what, that is really tempting to see what the heck is even up there. And I wonder if it's gonna get to the end of the game, it's just gonna be like, okay, you can do it now, or it actually gives you the option to obey. Which I'm actually rather inclined to do. I know that stuff makes me sound like a sheeple, but like, Oh, another terminal wants me to use it? Alright. Oxyhoricus HTML and Book of Osiris. Alright. Getting close to the point where I actually stop playing. Great irony of... I'm not even gonna try. Is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individual and organizations, such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, what? So much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. Corrupted data. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest in corrupted data and make sure that corrupted data. Interesting. Kind of a touch of modernity. Book of Osiris.wiki. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Auru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of... It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of the Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, a living intellect. Passing a series of trials in the Duat underworld in order to reach the paradise of Auru, unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribe of Osiris focused less on giving advice or corrupted text. A recent study, Carnahan Hassan, suggests that the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of living, the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this is the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more... Can I scroll down? Oh, I can. More authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers. Perhaps further excavation may corrupt the text. Interesting. So, a lot of this is obviously, like, you know, what makes a person, which is why this, I mentioned earlier, this reminded me of Soma a little bit. Markiplier played Soma, and that's all what Soma was about. Like, what makes me me? What if I could be instantaneously copied? And what if I encountered my clone? And, like, what if... it's just so many freaking questions about what makes a person a person. You know, how do you deal with the continuity of life and a stream of consciousness when you can theoretically copy it? Is it even possible? Like, it's just questions of the soul and what is more my as a person. Am I my thoughts? And hypothetically, if my thoughts could be duplicated perfectly, is that another person? Is that me? Like, it's just really hard questions about the nature of us. Let's read. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter were if I be still the same, and what should I be? All but less than he whom thunder hath made greater. This is nonsense. Here at least we shall be free. The mighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice, to reign is worth ambition, though in hell, Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. This is kind of gibberish. I'm not sure what the point of this is. Let's read hell.txt. The ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. For the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at the tree of life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed, and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. But first, the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method, by corrosives, which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which is hid. That's really weird. And I'm not sure how that is pertinent, really. This is C. Oh, actually, I should go back to B and introduce myself to B so I can get the tile set pieces. Oh, I kind of want to look. Can I... Oh, I can go up right now. This is the temptation, and this is the whole... Should I do it? Should I not? Oh, there's another building back here. I didn't even see this before. So we've gotten into areas now that I have not looked at yet. Thought I heard something strange. That's a star. I have no idea what that slot is for. Oh, this is getting exciting now. We're getting tinglies. Oh my god, the big tower. It feels so freaking epic. That is such a good job. Alright, well, I left off at 2, so I'm going to 3. Part of me finds the idea of stealing from the tree of life, even metaphorically, repulsive. Library archive session ready. Search for locally cached resources. AI feedback.email. We keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. It's a great topic, and I think we've covered extensively. What we've barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before AI, or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature, suddenly come into being, created by others as an experiment? Of all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function. What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning, beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Taylor Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. That's why I almost gave up on my studies. How would you quash these ideas? Leads.email, Alexander Drennan, Project Lead, Nadia Sarabi, Coordinator, Plane, EL Software, I'm just gonna read through these. I don't need to read all these around. I don't need to read all these out loud. I'm just kind of reading through them. It's a matter of course. Stratton of Stagiaire was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the Peripatetic school. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. The texts were added to the journal. Alright, so there are 4 blocks and 2 potential stars to nab here. Oh, there's another. I don't know what to do with these. Like, I wish I could do something, but I'm assuming I get something later. Alright, so let's get started. Get started with the real puzzles instead of all the boring reading. Stash for later. Alright. You're there. I can't take you because if I do, blowy uppy things will happen, and we don't like blowy uppy things. I see. Okay. Oh, hi, how you doing? Alright, so this is in here, and this is a locked door. I need keys into the locked door. So I'm gonna go past you and look for these keys. Aha, there they are. I have keys. This is about where I left off. I completed this one, just barely, but it's not easy if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna go all the way back here, lock you down there, pull this in. You are way over there, which is good for me. I'm gonna lock you down. This is like one of the last ones that I remember, I think. There's a couple more. Oh! It surprised the hell out of me. Alright, jump cut to where I just left off. Alright, we're back, and I collected everything, and I didn't die to that piece of trash. Didn't die to anything. Alright, so this means I get this. That opens up for me, and I complete it. Alright, and we're back in action. Alright, so need to leaveth. Got the thingeth, as marked by that I just have a lisp. Like, I'm not speaking old English, I'm just lisping. Because, no reason. Why did my things in the top left go away? I don't know. Lock me up! Swallow the key! Alright, so this I need keys. There are keys to be needed. And I need this. Good start. Alright, so nothing here. I can open that, but I do believe I cannot continue because of this. I need that, and I can't get to it without the thing that I just used, but I can't. This is what I was talking about earlier with, like, the whole, it moves you so you can't do this. You can't snatch it between it. It actually, like, I'm not, like, this is my left hand. I'm not actually moving myself. I just left-clicked. That's what I did. So it actually, it knows about that, and it considered that, and it forces you to not do that. Alright, so I've got keys now. Yay, much happiness. Now I can do this little shindig. Open that up and go around. Because clever girl. Alright, I can get that now. Don't need that to be there anymore. And since I have two, I can do the whole switcher-rooney. Disable that. Bring that over. Disable that. And look at that, a ladder. There we go. Alright, so I got 3 of something. I think that might have to do with the QR codes, actually. But I'm gonna go back to the temple. Because I've got the, if you look in the top left, I actually have 3 completed. And with 3 completed, I do believe I can do something special. Oh, that's lagging out on me. Don't lag out on me, that's not fun. Alright, so this does correspond with that, right? I did complete this, but I haven't... So last playthrough, I did complete this bit of it, but I didn't figure out what I'm supposed to use this for. But I'm gonna go see if I can use it on the QR code. We'll see.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child.
Well, thanks.
But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you.
Sorry, I cut you off there, Elohim. Don't smite me! Alright, can I do something with this now? I still can't do a darn thing. I'm pressing everything I can think of. It's just a clock. And it's ticking. But the hands aren't moving. And the times are weird. Wait a minute. What does this go up to? Four. Oh. That's a fascinating clock. Glitching? Glitchy. Alright. So I got something, I have no idea how to use it. Not a freaking clue. I got something fancy. I don't know how to use it. This is kind of close to where I left off. I think there's like 1 or 2 more levels where I would have completed here. Might have even completed all 3. Yeah, see, those are tied up. That's right. 3 this time. This is freaking crazy. Alright, Jammeroonie. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna bring that over here. I'm gonna go get you. Bring that over here. Put on you. And that's fine. Get you out of there. Okay, okay. Oh, that's right. They kill each other. That's fantastic. That just glitched out in front of me. That's cool. A thing that can happen. Alright, so that's still open. Let's bring these guys through. That's fine and dandy. Got so many of these things, I don't even know what to do with them. Don't even know what to do with myself. Oh, look at that! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wait. I remember it. This is the first star I ever collected. Aha! Brilliant. I got a star. How fancy. I don't know why I get stars. That's just a thing that happens. Oh, that's right. That's just buzzing out. I can't bring them with me. It's sad. That's okay. I'll find a way to get over it someday. I will find a way. And this is a red brick, which this kind of was weird. I'm not quite sure. An escalating problem. Ah, yes. This is one of the more interesting ones that I completed. I'll let you through, I think. Maybe I won't yet. I know I need to do it at some point. Oh, I know what I do with you. I let you through there. So I'll kind of lock you in the room. That's good. And I go through here. But I have to leave that behind. Except, oh, that's right. There's a way for me to actually come and grab you. This is clever. I love this bit. Okay, so I put that over there. And I come all the way around here, up a level. And I grab it back. Fantastic. Alright, so then I bring it up here. And I need to find keys to open this door, which will get me into where the terminal is. Good. I have to do some kind of James Bonding. I need to like the frickin' Mission Impossible music. That wasn't frickin' copyrighted. I can kind of hum it, I think, without too much trouble. I gotcha. Alright, I gotta ditch, I gotta bail, I gotta run away. Got to get away. Flat, you can keep moving. Carry on, nothing to see here. Alright, so I got the keys now. And this is where things get interesting. The solution to this problem is freaking unbelievable. So I can't get in there because if I try to, that thing will start trying to shoot at me. There is one of those thingamabobs right there. But I need to get to the terminal, so how do I do that? Well, I can't. I've actually tried to sprint and just try to grab it and jump off. It doesn't work. You instantly die. So the solution to this is just freaking glorious. I love it to death. So I have to bring that guy all the way up here to kill that thing. This is great. Just watch this at work. It's just absolutely wonderful. I love this so much. I gotta bring you through here. Perfectly without dying. And then I gotta go over here and jump off. Kind of follow it along. Yep, it detects it, and it walks right up to it, and it says, boom, headshot! Now I can walk freely, because you're dead. I don't know why there's freaking miniguns here in this idyllic world that was made for me. Oh, the computer wants my attention. Everything except a star. Yeah, that's all I need. Oh, your user profile has been generated. Alright, so this is the end. This is where I haven't even played yet. But I've actually gone way over for this, so I'm going to actually leave this here. I'm going to start reading the next one, Actually, no. I'll. You know what? I'm this episode long. I'll read for this one. Yeah. I'll go through all the interactions with this computer, and we'll see where we get. And at the end of that, then I'll call it quits for this episode. Downloading user app Pro, registering Pro. Congratulations, your new user account has been generated. Would you like to see the details? Display account privileges. Basic account privileges only. Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics as being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy basic account functionalities. Okay. Access COM portal. For the whole basic account, network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy the basic functionality. I can't. So part of this is like trying to reach the outside world, which is interesting. Play conflicts. User provided a particular account of personhood, but was uncomfortable with its implications. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. That is a fascinating value statement on the part of this computer. Users ought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. And this is part of how you can tell this is a good game, because immediately I wonder, and I know that this idea is being deliberately implanted in my mind by the developers. Immediately I wonder if I had gone back and answered differently, would it have given me admin privileges? Would I be able to access the network? Would I be able to access the outside world? Log into MLA support ticket. Sorry, I wasn't better able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Thank you. Support ticket has been generated and appended to your profile. You will receive a notification when a reply has been sent. Display psychological profile. What kind of a person am I? Psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you. Even if you are sometimes weary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs, you have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. You pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept other statements without satisfactory proof. We're already displayed account privileges, displayed psychological profile, access com portal. So it's everything. It's everything I can interact with this portal. So that might be it. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and favorite if you would please. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching.